This is your WW3 news of a Thursday morning. Now, Trump went to China to visit Xi Jinping, but usually Xi Jinping does not receive certain type of guests, like last time when Obama was in circulation as president. And obviously Trump has taken these technocrats of the industrial IT and defence corporations, no finger to strike a deal or to enter in the so-called Chinese market. I don't think the Chinese are that foolish. The Chinese, in their technology and their products, which uses GPS or web connections of a certain level technology, has a backdoor feature. This is in EVs and even industrial equipment, which is computerized. We hear a lot of these things about in the West, Chinese EVs spying on UK civil servants, which works in a very sensitive area regarding defence and stuff like that. It's really ridiculous. You buy something and your adversary uses those products to spy on you. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's the same thing with a Tesla, a car. Spies on you's got TV cameras. Even Chinese EVs of a certain level, I don't know whether the entry base levels is the same thing. Spy on your big brother. EVs are limited on their charge because it can be easily programmed, updating the software of the vehicle, because modern cars and EVs have a HIN transponder which transmits 24/7, and basically it's a device which spies upon you. You bought a device so third parties can spy on you. It's absolutely ridiculous. Then we had and there was a thing on the show of Kim Mearson. She's a fantastic YouTube blogger, and there was a whistleblowing in Congress regarding these secret Western labs in Ukraine. I think about 3 or 4 years ago, when this arky-balarky started in Ukraine, the war between NATO and Russia, the Russians managed to get their hands on some secret laboratories. And there's voices going around. There's a hantavirus, which was probably kept there, and they were experimenting. They probably juiced it up at that time. Very convenient they start talking about now, because since it's in the news. Don't fall for the stuff they tell you. Be very cautious when you analyze things very carefully, because mainstream journalism is all bullshit at the end of the day. Yeah. They love inventing things, exaggerate things as well. But sometimes there is a gram of truth. Let's see how that goes. Returning back to the Donbass, Trump said the other day, no, it's not negotiable. Like I said, it's a part of those 4 separate republics which speaks Russian. Which one of those treaties, which is called Minsk, they would have their, autonomy and govern by themselves. It's like some parts of Europe, certain regions and counties have special statute of governing, some type of independence, I should say. And it's non-negotiable. Why? Because the West, they need that part of the world, because it's full of natural resources in the trillions of dollars, it is. And let's see how they walk that out. The Russians won't accept it. No. It's one of the conditions. It could be only one of the conditions. Don't forget, a few years ago, these four republics have voted to be a part of Russia. It's technically part of Russia. And all legal due process, parliamentary, all 9 yards stuff, the Russians like doing. Like everything official, bureaucratically speaking, well done. And obviously the West said no, it was a mark, it was a setup. A bit like the elections in Romania, the pro-president, which Brussels managed to put in office, the government went down. I think the socialists and conservatives had brought that government down. I don't know whether they're going to return to the elections or be another government. I don't think Brussels will be happy about that. This is typical of Brussels. They're always interfering in governments who do not follow their narrative, or they sanction you. And afterwards, they give you money and then they flood you with full of illegal immigrants. The European Union, as it stands, is not in the interests of European security and well-being of the populations. It's unelected body, bureaucrats imposing rules and regulations on sovereign countries, what you do, what you shouldn't do. Because officially, they have no official elected status, these people. It's absolutely incredible. It's a bit like a form of communism. They come into power and they want to command everyone. It's the same thing, basically. And also the shenanigans they do in Brussels regarding all aspects of life for European citizens. It's going to turn into a disturbing future if they have the better hand on us. And people do not seem to realise the European Union is not for us. It's for banks and corporations and the interests of lobby. They impose their ridiculous laws, green deals, directives which does not benefit the citizens. They only benefit those who have to sell you a product.